Hey guys, what is going on? Woods here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new 10.40 patch. With that patch, as all you know, came some pretty crazy controller changes. They do look pretty intimidating, pretty confusing, but that's what I'm here for. I'm going to go in depth each and every one of these new features, and I'm going to explain what they are and how they can improve your skill or they can change your gameplay or anything like that. So let's get started. When you jump in your Fortnite, right away, you go in your settings, you're going to go here, you're going to be like, oh my god, what is going on? Everything's grayed out, I have no option. Not to worry, click the tab beside that, okay? So, let's turn this off for now. This is what your screen is going to look like. It's going to be the basic, and then there's going to be the advanced. So, your look sensitivity, all you guys know this, how quickly your view rotates, okay? This is just, again, your basic, so this would set your X and Y to the same thing if that's what you wanted to do. This would just be pretty simple for a new player if they were to hop on and wanted to change some things rather than seeing a whole bunch of bars and things that they find confusing. Let's go down. This is pretty simple. Aim sensitivity, ADS, how quickly your view rotates while aiming down sights. Build mode sensitivity multiplier, a multiplier that is applied to the look sensitivity when in build mode. Settings less than 1.0 will decrease sensitivity when in build mode. Settings greater than 1.0 will increase sensitivity when in build mode. So if you play on a max 2.00 build sense, I play it pretty close. What that's going to do is it's going to multiply it. So if you have it on, sorry, let me open that back up. If you have it on a 2 times multiplier, okay, if you have it on a 2 times multiplier, it's going to be a 4.000 build sense. If you have it on max 5 point, it's going to be 5 times the max build sense. So 2 point, it's going to be 10.00 build sense. So it's going to be super high. So I think I'm going to leave that on default for now. This white line, by the way, in all of these is the default settings. So let's go down. So same goes for your edit mode sensitivity multiplier. So if you play on, let's say, a 1.500 edit mode sensitivity and you put it on 2 times, then your edit mode sensitivity is going to be 3.00. So it's going to be 2 times of whatever your sensitivity is. So if you have it on 5 times, it's going to be 5 times whatever your edit mode sensitivity is. Same thing that I explained with the build mode sensitivity, this is going to apply for the edit mode sensitivity. So this is where it gets a little tricky. Use advanced options. Let's open that. You'll get a little warning. Confirm. Look horizontal speed. If I had these 100% and 100%, this would be a 1010 sensitivity if you used to play on that before. I used to play on a bit 8.1, I think, so I'm going to put that on 81%. That's going to be your X and your Y. Turning horizontal boost. This is where it gets kind of confusing. I'm going to read it. An additional left/right rotation speed applied when the controller's look stick is fully deflected. Fully deflected means whenever your analog is all the way to the right or all the way to the left one way, then your speed will be increased by the percent. So if you have it on 100%, your turning horizontal boost, when your right stick is all the way as far right as it can go, your sense that you already have your settings at, your horizontal, right here, this 81% will be increased by 100%. So it's going to be a lot faster. So same thing applies with your vertical. So I'll turn it on 100% right now so you guys can see what. Actually, I'll turn it on 0 first so you guys can see. So if I click apply and I go here and I hold the stick all the way to the right, yeah, it's pretty fast, right? Like that's my 81% sense. So if I go back to that and I turn the horizontal boost all the way up, whenever my stick is fully deflected all the way to the right, watch how fast it spins. So this is about my 88 cents. Now watch if I hold it all the way to the right. That boost kicks in because I'm holding my analog stick all the way to the right. So you spin a lot faster. If I go back here, let's turn that back down to default 1616. I might have a new settings video within a week because I'm going to obviously adjust these things. I'll try some things out, but for now I just want to try and explain what these things are. So your turning boost ramp time is how long it takes for that extra sensitivity, let's say, to kick in. So if I have it on 0.00, that boost, as soon as my right analog touches all the way as far right as it can go against the plastic of your controller, the boost is going to kick in immediately. So you might want to have that on default. So like if you do go to just flicks in game or you're playing pubs, you like get a shotgun shot and you flick a little bit to the right and your analog touches the right, the boost doesn't kick in just immediately and mess your shot up. A lot of these are going to be experimental. You're going to have to go in games or go in creative and see how this is all going to work for you, but I'm going to leave it on the default right now. Instant boost when building. So enable this setting to ignore the boost ramp time when in build mode. The boost speed will engage instantly when the stick is fully deflected when in build mode. So when you're in build mode, the same thing. When that stick fully deflects or your analog's all the way to the right or to the left or as far as it can go in any direction, that extra speed, that extra boost that you set it to is going to apply. So advanced aiming down sight sensitivity, your ADS, look horizontal speed, how quickly your view rotates left and right while you're aiming down sights. So if I go over here and I go to, where is it, my ADS, hold on, targeting sensitivity. So if I had it on max, it would be 1.000. I had mine on 0.350. So if I go back here, 35% would be equivalent to what I had before. I don't think there wasn't an X and Y, like a horizontal and vertical, for aiming down sights, and now there is, so that is pretty cool. So I'm going to keep that on my regular 35%. I'm going to apply that quick. Your ADS turning horizontal boost, so this is going to be the exact same thing. I don't think this will apply, like anyone will really need this. I really don't see anyone needing this at all. So I'm going to read it off. An additional left and right rotation speed applied when the controller's look stick again is fully deflected while aiming down sights. No one is going to need extra speed when they're aiming down sights. I don't see why they would, unless like there's some like shotgun boost that people find out that works like really well with flicks, and I could see that only happening on like mouse and keyboard. I don't know, but I don't see why anyone would need that. But same thing applies from what I explained up here. This is going to apply. So I'm just going to show you guys. If I turn this all the way up and I go and I give myself a gun, let's give myself combat, sure. Holy, when I'm aimed in, here's my normal sensitivity. I'm almost on the very left part of the analog. I'm pushing my stick all the way to the left, but it's not all the way. As soon as I hit the farthest that I can go, so I'm going all the way left, it's about to touch the plastic now, that boost speed increased my sensitivity drastically. Okay, so I don't see why anyone's going to need that on, so I'm going to turn that back down to 0. ADS turning boost ramp time, so this is the time it takes to reach the boost speed when the controller's look stick is fully deflected while aiming down sights. So this is how long it takes for that boost that you just seen whenever I hold my analog all the way to the right or to the left. That's how long it takes to kick in. So if I have it on 1 second, it's going to take 1 second after me holding my analog all the way to the right. If I have it on 0, it's going to be instantaneously. So right when your analog hits the farthest it can go left or right or whatever, that boost, that extra sensitivity, let's say, will be applied. I think I'm just going to keep mine on the default. Like I said, I'm going to have a video probably in like a week or so if I do change anything and see all little adjustments, but I'm going to have to play for the day and see exactly what all this does and how it can change my gameplay. So if I go down here, advanced sensitivity down here, look dampening time. I don't know why anyone would want to dampen their speed or make it feel it's honestly hard to explain what this feels like, but I've put it on 100%. I've put it all the way down at 0. If you have it on 0.00 seconds, it feels a lot more responsive and a lot more of exactly what you're doing with your fingers and moving your analogs, rather than having it on 100. It honestly gives you the look when I'm looking at the screen and doing it. I'm going to show you guys right now. It feels and looks like I'd be on like mouse and keyboard. Or sorry, I should say just using a mouse, but it feels a lot more smoother, but I don't like the responsiveness. There's not really an input delay. It's kind of hard to explain, but go ahead and try that out if you want to. I feel like it's a lot more responsive and correlates to exactly what I'm doing with my analog if I have it on 0.00. And the same thing goes with look input curve. You're probably going to want to keep this on exponential. If you go over to linear, it makes it feel, again, like how I explained the look dampening time. It feels like it's not really correlating with what my analog is doing, and it kind of, it's hard to explain, but it doesn't have the quick sharp movements as what your analog would be doing. It kind of like smoothens or dampens it out, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna leave this on exponential. If I put it on linear, it kind of does the exact same thing as what dampening does. Aim assist strength, you already know. We're keeping that on 100, boys. Let me read that right there. How much aim assist is applied to setting a 0 will disable aim assist. I never used aim assist anyway, really, before this big update, and I know they did some things with aim assist. I don't know exactly how good it is or how bad, but I'm gonna keep aim assist strength on 100%. We'll see in a week. I'll do a settings video and we'll see if anything's changed. Your use look legacy controls enable to revert back to legacy sensitivity behavior. Obviously, you're going to want to have that off because you're just adjusting all your settings right now, so keep that off. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope I explained everything decently. If I could have been explaining things better, that is my apologies. If you guys do have any extra questions, do drop a comment, because I'm not like all the other YouTubers. I will respond to your comments. If you have like a legitimate question, I will answer that, I promise. So with that being said, I am going to end the video there. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you did get this far, and if you did get this far and you guys enjoyed the video, you thought this helped, make sure you guys drop a like, drop a sub if you haven't. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.